We've traveled worldwide, searching for those rare, timeless moments. Because it is time that allows us to experience the impossible together. 90 seconds to impossible. Let's go.
Absolutely incredible.
Feels special inside this stadium right now.
The passion, the emotion.
At WWE Crown Jewel, time doesn't just tell all, it shows all.
What a sight to behold.
Here in this space, anything is possible with time.
History-making heights. A moment for the ages.
And it can stop on a dime. For one lucky shot.
This is what I do. I welcome any challenge, and I overcome all of them. Floyd Mayweather could not take me out, and I am not a boxer. That's why I called out the GOAT.
This man has had 2 matches. I've been the champ for over 2 years. You're in the water with the biggest shark to ever live.
Can Logan Paul connect with one lucky shot? The world is talking about Crown Jewel.
It's time we begin.
The Raw Women's Championship is on the line. It's last woman standing.
The monster of all monsters, Braun Strowman, versus the Nigerian giant, Omos.
Karrion Kross. This has to end.
In a steel cage match.
This is gonna get ugly in a hurry. These behemoths are trying to destroy one another.
Well, look at that. It's showtime. Welcome, everyone, to WWE Crown Jewel. Let's freaking